Let's mute some people here. Mute you. Mute you. Mute you.
I wonder what people say to Fat Man when we're all muted. What does he hear?
Yeah, I can hear it because, you give me the audio. During Raymond's weeks, you can say whatever you want to me, I guess.
Oh, man, the things I have to cut out, Fat Man. Woof. Woo.
Oh, yeah, no, I believe you. That doesn't even have the most subscribers anymore.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to RWBY Volume 9.
Yo.
Volume 9.
In the last episode, RWBY said some very unkind things to everyone in the room.
RWBY was outed as being like
RWBY had it.
RWBY, mask off.
RWBY's gotten canceled. Not the show, RWBY herself.
Show renewed. RWBY canceled.
I can't believe Sean's the main character now. I think it's a pretty bold choice, but I respect it.
Yes, so some pretty extreme things happened last episode, including an entire side of an entire species, but
it was a self side.
Yeah, they're gonna be reborn.
maybe.
We think.
no.
Yeah.
That'll be fine. Well, the Jabberwockers ate them. No, never mind. That was the
No,
fire.
they got flooded.
They got drowned in it.
Right. Yeah, did it.
They got drowned in it.
Oh yeah, that was something we didn't talk about even in the stream. Is like, so Neo's illusions produce sound now.
No, we talked about that a lot in this, or maybe that was after you left. But yeah. So like after you left, me and Twilight were like, oh yeah, we'll just wrap up the stream if anybody has any like final questions. We answered questions for like an hour and a half.
Oh wow.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff went down. RWBY is now completely on her own.
No, Little's there.
Little's there, but I mean, like, okay, defensively, she's got no one else to help her unless Little's picking up a Glock.
She has little help.
Only imaginary friends.
Lil turns out to be Giga Chad.
Giga Rat.
Yeah, only imaginary friends. Wonder how Little feels about that.
She's gonna get ratatouille'd into fighting when she's fighting Neo. That's gonna be so sick.
I imagine she just takes Little, just chucks it above someone's head, and then Little just like expands like 15,000 times like a giant rat.
Make my monster grow.
Who is ready to dive right into this?
Let's go.
Oh boy, episode 8.
I am.
8th episode of a volume is notoriously one of the infamous ones.
Yeah, here we go.
That's a sentence.
Bad or good?
Usually bad.
It's infamously one of the infamous ones.
I'm tired.
Okay.
In my experience, the eighth episode has been the worst more often than it hasn't been.
All right. Hopefully this turns it around then.
Yeah.
It's only 16 minutes.
Yeah, it's shorter than the last couple.
I don't know if that bodes well or badly. All right, well, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go.
These might be
This
distressing.
episode contains
Warning.
themes. RWBY's gonna
Might be
die.
distressing
We're
for
going to be distressed, guys.
Warning,
boy.
you're in for a sick-ass time.
You know, there's a psychological study out there that shows that trigger warnings actually make it worse.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So it's like...
Because you're expecting it the whole time. It's
Well,
like, like the Five Nights at Freddy's.
Only
Yeah.
if you like continue to watch it.
Oh, okay. They're like Dashy spoilers for real.
Like if you are really that gotten fried by a trigger and then you continue to watch the piece of media anyway, then that's kind of on you. They warned you.
It's fair. They did warn you. Can't
guess
say
that's
can't say
valid.
they didn't.
That's okay.
Oh, by the way, the next
It's
episode,
sponsored by Squarespace.
episode 9, it's going to be on Raymond's channel for all of you people who skip the intros.
Yeah, you should probably not do that. Go over to my
You
channel.
skip the intros and then you're like, oh, I wonder where the next episode is. They're on Raymond's channel.
Yeah, and subscribe. Subscribe to my
Yes.
channel. Make it bigger than Fat Man's even more.
It already is.
Even more bigger.
No, you got to subscribe to my channel. We got to retake the crown.
So the one thing that I did like about last episode is that we kind of went into it thinking, oh, John's more trustworthy than the cat. But now it's kind of more 50-50 on who's in their right mind about the tree.
I don't know. I was always kind of leery of John. I don't think I would have trusted him.
You were leery of him in the previous seasons.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, okay, disliking versus leery is a difference. And I don't even really dislike him, just think he gets too much focus.
Batman, did you put me up top because I was singing?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, but I sing for you to sync up to, and you still didn't sync up to it, you weirdo.
And just like that, 2 minutes have been shaved off, so it's a 14-minute episode, really.
Welcome back, those who skipped the intro. Hi.
Ruby, why aren't you flying?
I know, I was just about to say that.
You can only do it in bursts.
They're burst, yeah.
She got to get her cardio in.
Ruby? Ruby?
No.
What are you doing?
She eats him. Oh.
Why are you still here?
Don't
What?
you be mean to Little.
I promised to serve Atlas as a huntress.
Oh,
You
no.
saved everyone.
No!
Ooh.
You don't know what I've done.
Oh, no, you fucking didn't.
I can't do this!
Oh.
I was waiting for that tree to just fold. It's made of paper.
Like
Stay
Minecraft.
with me.
I mean, yeah, that'd be great. If it crumpled.
They are in the paper world.
Oh, silly Ruby, I can't die.
I said go!
I'm supposed to be alone for a little while.
Fuck you. Most hated character in all anime.
So this is the I forgot to get rid of this character scene.
Is this the angsty Ruby arc? Yeah,
Oh.
it's the angsty Ruby arc.
Everybody loves Angsty Ruby, except for, you know,
Butterfly.
the characters in the show.
Butterfly? Has that ever been relevant? Oh, hey, it's the intro.
The cat. No, the cat chases the butterflies. So
The cat
might be
chases
around.
butter. There were butterflies in the in
Oh.
the Silver Eyes talk during
That's
Volume
right.
6.
Uh-oh. She's heading to the Badlands.
Hey. Oh, she's
Oh,
going
no.
to the Neo Land.
She's in the Badlands.
Oh,
What?
what is this?
Oh, is that the Vanille Mansion?
So she is going to go. Yeah, she's going to go meet Neo, I suppose.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
there
true.
Oh,
it is
okay. So
happening.
they're finally.
Oh, I see
They're
Roman.
finally
yeah.
bringing
Yeah.
the. He's back.
He's back! I knew it! I knew he was back! It's totally confirmed, guys.
So they killed her parents? What?
Dang.
Hello, Red.
Is Roman?
Oh, hello.
There he is.
Hey!
My boy.
Hey.
How the turntables have turned, you all doubted me.
I never doubted you.
Manners. And after everyone came out to see you.
His voice actor's different.
Look,
Oh.
it has to be because no one likes gray, and it's fair.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no!
Oh no!
I love
wait a
this.
minute.
This is great.
Look at Pyrrha and Maya.
Pyrrha looks terrifying.
Oh, this
It's
is
great.
all. This is.
Oh, my God. Oh, Pyrrha, no.
What a prankster.
Why is Clover there?
So those are the people behind Neo. It's all these
Yeah,
folks.
these are all
Alright,
Neos.
yeah.
Reality's getting fuzzier by the minute, kid.
Who's this?
Well, that's Roman.
Well, yes, of course.
Yeah.
No, the voice actor's Chris Wakehamp, I think.
You have a place to run away from.
Yeah, he was
it all.
Ice Queendom.
Do whatever you want.
Sounds like now for me.
If you're looking for an apology, you've wasted your
Get his
time.
ass. Or get her ass, I guess.
Little, how did you get here?
Oh.
I think you know what you are too.
It's good tea.
But they're evil.
If you want me dead, then come get me.
You don't deserve to die, Red.
Jeez.
Oh.
Fight from existence.
Okay. Oh. That was like an eyeball.
That was so good. just a little outpoke and blast. That was great.
What is going on right now?
Oh, this is amazing. Love it.
Let's just dump.
I want to see Jean having to fight Pyrrha. It's gonna be great.
She was clearly upset. That wasn't upset.
No, that was upset.
Maybe she didn't feel like she could.
Or she tried.
Ruby has always been the one to get us through the hard times.
No, she hasn't.
You know, I think we were talking a couple weeks about why Ruby is the leader, or why Ruby was picked to be the leader. Was it seriously just because she had silver eyes?
Yeah, it was nepotism.
Oh, Weiss.
Exploded.
Baba Hoo. This is what's exploding.
Also, how
Oh, it's literally all of them. That's so good.
Brightest beacon had to offer.
Neo, how much do you know?
She's a professional hater. She did her research.
Oh, Aura's gone already. Okay.
I mean, if you're having to fight 7 people.
I died in Atlas, too. Didn't I?
Okay, it's too late for you to be like, oh, I died twice. How weird.
Yeah.
Utterly failed. Time and again.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh.
How many more people are going to die because of you?
Oh, yeah. I love seeing Pyrrha animation. It's great.
Oh my god.
And yet with all your best intentions.
I mean, this is horrible what's happening, but it's so good at the same time.
Right, yeah.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
How many more lives do you have to ruin?
I mean, this is the biggest hypocrite of the year.
I know, right?
That's my role in the story, Ruby. Don't take it away from me.
Also, George, also Osmond. This is
It's Oscar. It's Oscar. Yeah.
Oh. Yes.
Yes!
Oh, damn.
Success!
yay.
Fixing Ruby has finally defeated Oscar!
Do a shot. Fixing Ruby.
Also, Crow, you killed the lucky dude in this room. So again, I mean, it makes sense because this is what Neo knows, right? So she's just kind of making this up as she goes. Doesn't even know Jean is old.
Why did it take 9 volumes for a Neo to...
I guess she would, because if she was the little kid, I don't know.
Here's your drugs. Take your drugs.
Drink it, Ruby.
Take your Canadian healthcare. Here you go.
Wait, what's in the tea?
Do it. Do it, Ruby.
Whoa, scared me.
Cat time!
All right.
Kitty cat?
Little or the cat?
Oh, if it was little, that'd be crazy. No, it's the cat.
I don't want to be me anymore.
Aww.
It's
Okay.
little huntress. I can be you instead.
What?
Huh?
What?
What does that mean?
What?
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, Jesus.
Excuse me?
He wants out, right? Wants out of here.
I haven't been entirely honest with you, Ruby.
Alright, guys, I think the cat might be evil.
No.
Nah. I wouldn't want to be Ruby either.
I need to know why my maker has left me here.
I want Neo to kick the cat's ass. It's like, no, she's mine to kill.
You're not a friend.
Yeah. Cat versus mouse. I like this matchup.
Please don't.
Punch the cat!
It really is.
Wait,
You're mine to kill,
can
damn
kill
it. Pretty much, yeah.
No.
Oh my god.
Well, no.
Oh my god.
They're just gonna ascend.
Oh my god.
Right?
Okay.
That was sick.
Drink it.
Alright,
Drink
bottoms
it.
up.
guys, move faster!
Go,
move in!
faster,
Move in!
yeah.
Move in! Move in! Run!
You ready to
Get in there.
Don't stop!
Don't stop. Oh my god,
Are
Raymond.
they
Me and Raymond are like, ah!
off without?
Oh, little.
they're just
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's
It's
go.
just like, goodbye, cruel world.
Nasty
Bye.
Ruby
Yes,
arc
this
all
is
the
your
way.
She
fault.
just Julietted herself.
Whoa.
Later, Ruby.
And now you fall into the after.
Wait.
Finally.
Wait, what?
So
Hold up.
Little red skull.
Oh, and now you show remorse?
Oh, is this the cat on her?
Is this
I
her
don't
own
think
head?
that was real.
Like, because revenge is not gonna...
I'm confused.
She's still
I'm
empty
what
and all
the
that?
hell happened? Okay, so it did happen.
Okay, so the cat was... John was right about the cat, basically.
It's like, huh? I didn't think that'd actually work.
It's not a place you go. It's a place you know.
What?
I've actually found a much better solution to my problem.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
Thanks, John.
Oh,
Juniper's the
Juniper.
best. Juniper's the best.
Oh no, see, he is turning into the PNG
Okay.
background.
Delightful.
Oh, that was gonna fall on him.
Empty host.
The cat's texture looks so f***ing good. I love it.
Oh!
No! Cat's got her tongue!
Cat's
got her tongue!
terrible line for this bullshit. Come on.
Oh my god!
Oh man!
Oh my god! Of course.
John, late again.
Shammy, what did you do?
God.
You corrupted Ruby with Vor.
Oh my god.
Oh man!
We gotta boost those numbers somehow. We're on Crunchyroll, damn it. They like this.
All the Baked Alaska shippers are right. She really does eat.
Am I tired of your little sob story?
Oh, that's her first words.
That was beautiful. Lip sync.
It was.
Your own futility.
That'd actually be hilarious if he couldn't
Oh,
speak.
that's hot.
Yeah, this is furry.
Her mouth is like kitty cat shaped now.
Yeah.
It's an uwu.
All right.
Oh my god. What is gonna happen? Oh my god.
I mean, it keeps No in the story, which is interesting.
Wow. Okay.
Not bad.
Fair to say that. Okay, what is this?
Well, that's a two-writer job.
That's-
Okay, was
Just
she
the parents
Alice?
and her.
Those
What is
are
it, trivia?
Batman's parents. Yeah, her name's Trivia.
Yeah,
those
with
are
the
Batman's
pearls.
parents,
With the
I swear.
pearls.
Yeah, with the pearls
Yeah,
and
but
everything.
they killed their parents though. In the one with Roman, there's two people laying on the floor.
Yeah, God, no. Is Roman Neo's
Probably a friend.
Well, so in the book,
Is Roman Neo's what family?
I forgot who killed Batman's parents. What was his name? Like Joe Chill.
Joe
yeah,
Chill.
Joe Camel.
Yeah.
Joe Chill.
Yeah, Joe Camel.
No, Joe Chill. No,
Yeah, is
Color swap.
Roman Neo's Joe Camel.
no, and so in the God, it's been forever since I read the book. I don't remember
Autograph
quite
flat.
how
I
it
love
ends.
these
I know the
designs.
dad dies, and the mansion burns to the ground, but I can't remember the specifics.
All right.
That happened.
Oh.
Billy
who's
Kemet.
that?
Oh.
Who is that?
R.I.P. Billy.
Is that Roman?
Okay, so for the people that don't know the deep lore on this, Billy Kemet was supposed to be the second actor that portrayed Torchwick.
Right.
Unfortunately, he passed away right before Ice Queendom aired.
Oh.
So that's why the voice actor was different.
Yeah, cancer's a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of bullshit around that being used as an excuse for why the dub was delayed.
Oh my god.
I'm not going to go into that, but I will say I'm thankful that you put at least something here for this, because it sounded like they wanted him here for this role, which is a shame.
Billy Kemet was a hell of a voice actor. He was Nalfamy in Shield Hero. He was the lead in Promare.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said. I said, he sounds like now for me.
Yes, he's Nalfamy.
Nice.
Oh man.
Chris Wakekamp, who did the voice for Clover, is the new Roman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that was Clover's voice.
As much as I hate Gray, I miss his voice acting.
Yeah,
He was a better voice actor. Or he was.
I hate to rag
Torchwick.
on either of them, but yeah, Gray. You can't beat Gray's acting for Roman.
Yeah, he nailed it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just like the whole time I was just like, it's missing. It's missing. It's not there.
His motion was there. The animators, great job.
His animation absolutely understood how Neo and Torchwick operated. Because like that flourish, distracting like flip over Ruby, and then Roman just like tilts his cane just a little bit,
Yeah.
and then it's great. That's amazing.
Shoots her in the back. Oh, it was so beautiful.
Yeah, that's exactly how they did it.
My favorite moment was that little moment where she flips into his arms and they're just looking at each other. It's like,
Yeah.
mwah!
Pretty perfect.
With this episode, I think every main character from the Poser era has now been modeled in Maya.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they're missing a few, but
Obviously, there are exceptions like Cardinal and Coffee and
Yeah.
them, but as far as main goes, I think we've got them all now.
they look good.
Yeah, they look fine.
Yeah.
Ozpin, Torchwick, Pyrrha looked great. I mean, I think it's more a testament to how just well designed Pyrrha's character was, but
So I guess those shadowy figures behind Neo were
that's them.
just the ghost of the ghost.
The ghost of RWBY.
Yeah.
I have one question about it regarding this, and really, DBZ Abridged Vegeta says it best.
How did you know about the parts you weren't there for?
Neo never saw Lionheart. Neo never saw Clover, or at the very least, she has no idea what happened to Clover.
Yeah.
Neo never saw Clover, never saw Lionheart, never saw, like, she knew about Ozpin, she knew about Pyrrha, she knew about Penny, she knew about Ironwood, but she knew nothing about their relationship to Ruby.
Obviously, she can't talk, but it's assumed that she communicated with Cinder to, like, find out more information.
I mean, yeah, possible, but like,
How did Cinder know about half of this shit?
Clover is an interesting one. Did RWBY indirectly get Clover hurt or killed?
No.
Because I'm fairly certain that was on Crow.
Yeah, RWBY wasn't there at all.
Yeah.
Does RWBY even know that Clover's dead?
She definitely doesn't know Vine.
I say that criticism with a question mark because I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen that season.
Yeah, no, that was all Crow.
That was all Crow.
That was not RWBY's thing at all.
No.
I wonder if this would have been stronger if you cut Lionheart and
Clover.
Yeah.
because the reason I think they're both there is because it looks symmetrical and it looks cool.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I wonder if you could cut Lionheart and Clover and just have the four of them, you know?
Well, no, so Lionheart was really his own doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With his death.
Are you sure about that?
Like, Team RWBY being there probably expedited his death. Clover...
What if instead of Clover, they just had Vine?
It would have been equally as relevant to RWBY.
Yeah.
But I also like the idea that Neo could just be f***ing wrong.
Sure.
Like, in the sense that she just took a guess and says, she probably feels bad about this person.
It is a guess, because Ozpin's not dead.
I just wanted to say, because they keep pointing, and they pointed it out here, that Neo's semblance is a lot stronger. Maybe she focused on whatever's bothering her, or people that she feels guilty about. I don't know. That was Uncle Crow's lover. I don't know. I'm just messing around right now. But, like, she didn't need to. I'm not sticking up for the writing or whatever.
She reads minds now?
You can read minds.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sticking up for it. But they keep mentioning that it got better, it got bigger, like her semblance. More powerful.
With your semblance stronger than ever now.
These are people who have died under my watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are people who died either directly or indirectly to decisions I made.
I still feel it's really weak justifying some of the character inclusions here.
You could cut out two of them.
I think Ozpin's the only one that really doesn't belong in that group, because he's not dead.
You could cut out Lionheart and Clover and make it a stronger thing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the shot right now, and it's a good shot that you've got all six of them behind him, then Roman and her in the middle.
Yeah.
I love how it took all these volumes for RWBY to realize, wait, that's why you hate me?
You still blame me for what happened at Torchwick?
Because I watched your boss get eaten by a bird?
What if RWBY had just said that? It's like, he was eaten by a bird. I didn't do anything.
I didn't do shit.
All I did was send you flying. Like, are you mad that you weren't there to save me? Well, I'm sorry. You were trying to kill me. That one's on you.
It's like, look, Mary Poppins, I didn't have a whole lot of time to, like, work this plan out.
I didn't want to kill either of you.
Yeah.
Something that I find interesting is I wonder if Neo's catatonic state...
Catatonic. Cat got her tongue. Yeah.
Catatonic.
Yeah, very catatonic, as a matter of fact. But I wonder if that's like... Your purpose in this world is important. It's, like, really crucial that you have a purpose, right?
Yes.
And she did it. She did everything that she wanted, and thus had no more... She was done. So I guess... That's kind of what I'm picking up.
I'm gonna be honest, that's like the part I'm like not too keen on, that she just like suddenly like broke down entirely because she finally accomplished what she's been trying to do.
It's like, the thing that, gets me is that like she suddenly went from like on to off, and it's like, that's not how revenge works.
Yeah.
Which is why...
At the very least, she should be doing a victory lap around the mansion.
It's supposed to feel good for like a second or two.
Yeah.
Which is why I think it might be more of an ever after thing, you know?
I don't know.
Like, yeah, you did it. You've accomplished your purpose. There's nothing driving you anymore, so I'm just going to shut you down.
I really hate how much this volume has to be hand-waved as it's the ever after. That's really...
Yeah.
I don't blame you for that, but
I said this at the beginning of the season. Because there are no rules here, you can be a lot more lenient with stuff, which is to RWBY's advantage as a writing show.
I guess I think the Neo thing could have been done better.
Yes.
Like her reaction to finally accomplishing her goal. I think that could have been done better.
There's a lot about this episode that, like, I wish was done a lot differently. That said, I enjoy, like, it's where you have to separate what you enjoy versus what you actually think would be much more fulfilling. Yeah. I loved this entire episode.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was
great.
Crazy and wild. And I was like,
oh yeah, no, it's a fantastic episode.
From a writing perspective, there's a lot that needs to be reworked here.
I was watching it, it's like, it's almost amazing. Like, it's almost perfect. You're missing something.
Like how Neo knows any of this.
And I'm sitting here trying to figure out what it is really that's missing from each bit. Because it's not the same thing for every scene. There's like something missing from one scene that's different in another scene. And I'm like, I gotta watch this episode a couple more times to really nail down what all my thoughts are.
I am sad that Team RWBY didn't burst in during the whole thing.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, they were just stuck there. Move.
Well, you know, I mean, like, even earlier, like during the actual, like, where Ruby's getting kicked out of her by all the different people.
Mm-hmm.
One, so that they can actually see what Ruby is going through. Like, that would have been kind of a wake-up call, because Weiss hit it on the head. They're always supporting Ruby, but they're not really supporting her. They're not listening to her. They're not letting Ruby confide in them, because she didn't feel like she could. Like, I for once, I think this analysis is pretty spot on when it comes down to character. And, like, the idea of the character, you know, the members of Team RWBY and John walking in on literally all of Ruby's demons, beating the crap out of her and taunting her with her failures and seeing what that's like. Well, and then also missing the opportunity to have people fighting each other like John and Pyrrha.
Well, hold on. I need to point this out because notice when they came in, all the visions were gone.
Well, yeah, because they came in late.
I was just about to ask him, like, do they see them too?
It's an illusion.
Like one minute they were there, the next they weren't. So I'm wondering if what was happening there was something only Ruby could see.
Oh.
That it was just Neo and Ruby drinking the tea, and then just Team RWBY then.
I mean, Neo's done that before. Oh, no, sorry, no, that was Emerald.
Wait, no, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this manor, is this created by Neo, or is this something that's part of the Ever After?
The transition was a bit weird with, like, the lights and all that. Kind of funky.
Yeah, with the spotlights.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's Ever After magic, but it's also, I think...
the Ever After, like, buffed Neo's semblance, so I think it's her.
I do think this is what the Vanille Manor looked like.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it's Neo using the Ever After to bring her past to life.
Holding my emotions over here, because I'm the emotional one, whatever.
Yeah.
You show you're not getting me, okay? Little and Ruby are not dead, especially Little.
You show you killed the best character!
Little, just trying to save her.
Little's a little smushed.
Yes, and then not just that, okay? Ruby going, if you stay with me, you'll be dead too. F you, alright? No, that's not happening. That did not happen. Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's great.
Little's just like, ma'am, I'm a mouse. I have a lifespan of, like, a year.
Well, no, now that you say that, though, I think you're right, Dashi. I don't think Little's dead either,
No way.
because Little being alive will give Ruby hope again.
Yeah, I mean, I hope Little's not dead.
Little also fell with her. I don't know if you noticed. They were together when they fell.
Yeah.
Because they both had to get...
Reborn.
And next episode, we'll get the reveal that Little is actually Alex. That's what.
Or Little is Isaac, or whatever the brother's name was.
Lewis.
Alex.
Lewis.
The next episode is going to be Ruby and Alex having a heart-to-heart about what actually happened to Alex on her bogus journey through Wonderland and what actually happened at the tree. And it's going to be Ruby realizing, hey, I know what we need to do now. Like, I have a course. I have an idea. That sort of thing.
But here's the thing, though. My question. Okay, my question is, they're supposed to be losing their memories when they ascend. So how's Ruby going to remember anything she's doing?
You are Star Butterfly.
Oh, she's not. She's just going to be driven by purpose, by instinct.
Maybe she chooses to remember.
She'll reach the point where she would ascend and then be like, yeah, nah, I actually like who I am and I'm going to go back the other way.
These memories have made me stronger, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe, who knows?
Probably.
Honestly, I want to say, just before I head off, hats off to the show. I know we've poked fun at the content warnings that are like throughout the series and all that jazz, but that's a pretty fair game on the content warning for this one.
Bro, I was way too sober for that Neo possession scene.
Quite heavy themes of suicide.
Yes.
And like personal guilt.
Yeah, I think they should have added the hotline at the end. I understand about, what was his name, Billy? And I'm sorry, I mean,
Billy Kametz,
really sucks. But I think they should have put the hotline at the end for real, because she like stared into their eyes as she drank that tea, and it was like, I don't want to be here anymore. Bye, guys.
Well, again, Billy Kametz wasn't suicide. That was cancer.
No, not it.
No.
She'd want it separate.
Yeah.
But I can see that would also draw a little bit of confusion.
Yeah.
As to like,
if you fear Billy Kametz, please call this number.
Jesus.
Put the planchette away.
But yeah, I know what you mean, Dashi. Yeah.
But I got what you were saying, Dashi.
Thank you.
A lot of shows think, we're not going to have a content warning. We're just not going to cover that kind of material. And I think it's a lot more ballsy as a show to say, we are going to cover that material. We are going to put just a warning in case people are, it's a fucked up world. People are going through it out there,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's even ballsier if you don't have the content warning. You just let people go in.
Isn't there one that said themes of death?
Themes of suicide.
That's the one that should have been here.
I think they didn't put the themes of death thing because everybody complained about the spoiler. so they just made it a more generic content warning.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, true. If it said themes of suicide, that's pretty on the nose as to what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like death? Nobody, not really.
I think putting in a content warning of serious topics is a good one.
Hmm.
I'm pleased of the show here. I loved I'm just going to spat off my stuff because I got to go, but I loved the Roman bits. I loved all of the other characters. I agree with Raymond that I think there's a bit of a missed opportunity to have, like, Jean fighting Pyrrha, because that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
It could still happen. I mean, the cat possessed Neo. He can make the... I assume he can still make the...
Yeah, so it could come back. I could see final boss level stuff.
True, yeah, it could come back. I like the idea of Jean going, I mourned her for 30... No, I mourned her from 10 to 20 years.
One thing's for certain, though, I think that this kind of puts the end on the whole Neo redemption story. I think this is...
Yeah, Neo's dead.
Neo's dead.
And Neo's gone.
No, I disagree, sir.
Neo's just a husk. She's just a body.
Yeah.
Neo's done.
I disagree. This only cements that Neo has a future in the show in some way, shape, or form.
What?
Really?
No, actually, further prediction. I think actually Neo redemption way more likely now.
Yep.
Because I think what's going to happen is that she's going to resist the cat at a critical moment.
She hates the cat.
And it's going to let them win.
Yeah.
You're right. I think Neo redemption.
Have I ever been wrong? I said that Roman was coming back and nobody listened.
Hey, I said Pyrrha was coming back and nobody listened. So.
Hey, I said Lionheart was coming back and nobody listened. Literally nobody, because I didn't say it out loud.
Yeah.
You also have said that Neo is everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Neo is not the cat.
Whoa.
So you are like king of it all.
It's very true. Well, Neo is the cat. Am I not wrong? Neo is the cat.
Yeah.
Right now.
Brit, you mad genius.
It's the gift of prophecy.
I don't know. I still would prefer if this was Neo's final bow, but, you know, who knows?
It's a solid end for her.
Yeah, I don't need no redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
We'll see how it goes.
You know, if she comes back, if she wants to, like, resist the cat, blah, 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 blah. No, that would be funny if she resisted the cat, they beat the cat, and then Neo stabs Ruby.
Just for good measure.
In the gut.
All right. I'll see you guys next week, but I gotta bounce.
See you, Brett.
Later, Brett.
All
All right. Love you all.
Later.
So let's actually run through this episode chronologically, because we've been all over the place on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we begin Ruby's reign and doing the first person thing again. That's an interesting choice.
I mean, they're in 3D. It's they can get away with it. It's whatever. It's fine. I don't.
Ruby and Little having a conversation. I was disappointed that the imaginary friends line didn't come up.
Are we supposed to be mourning Jean's make-believe friends?
I wish it had. That would have been great. Although I do appreciate that Little has been consistently kind and understanding towards Ruby.
It's okay. I can guide us back.
And I do find that interesting that Little's first compunction to tell Ruby what to do is just go back. Go back.
I mean, they aren't wrong.
Yeah, they are.
They're not wrong, but it's like I'm wondering how this is going to play into the reveal that we get with Little next episode. Because I guarantee you the reveal for Little is next episode. It has to be.
How many more episodes? 2?
2 more, yeah. We're in the final stretch.
Yeah, 9 and 10.
How are they going to do this? How are they going to do this?
9.
Yes.
They're going to close the distance the same way that Little closed the distance in this episode by following Ruby somehow, but on like infinitely tinier legs. How did Little get to the man?
Hey, Ruby was very slowly moping around, all right? Little could keep up. Little's got some good sprint on.
Did we ever land on whether Little's a mouse or a rat?
Mouse.
Mouse, I would imagine.
Mouse.
Because rats are huge fuckers.
Yeah, rats are much bigger. I mean, I guess Little's not small or anything.
Little is little, not small.
Yeah, but rats are fucking huge.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
A lot of them.
I love how we ended up with 2 Mad Hatters instead of just 1. That was cool.
Motherfuckers, they showed another bridge. They did it.
No, that was the same bridge.
That was the same bridge, I'm pretty sure.
Was that the same? What?
I think that was the same bridge.
Pretty sure.
No, it's not. It's not because there's no like roots. There's no like blackened roots. I'm pretty sure I edited that episode and I know what that bridge looked like. This is a different bridge, and again, it's not even following that same motif. So now I gotta go back to the original bridge that I liked and question what the hell they were doing with that. These bridges confuse me. There is no order. There is no law. This is a lawless land with no purpose.
Listen.
Why do we exist? I don't want to be
Arnold
Raymond
tweeted
anymore.
that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Arnold tweeted this picture right here, Jean's map, and the paper pleaser's right there.
Yep.
And there's a blank one next to it.
Yep.
And then there's Jabberwock.
Yep.
You think the blank one is what Neo built on, or do you think they're on the Jabberwocker? Because
the Jabberwocker one, I'm pretty
they
sure.
look out the window and they see the tree.
Uh,
You're looking at bridges and I'm looking at maps, so.
I feel like in the Ever After, you look out a window, you're going to see the tree. I feel like even if you look out the opposite direction, you're going to see the tree. It's like that kind of weird place.
True. Yeah. All right.
So then Ruby enters this manor, which, I mean, I wouldn't enter a scary pink manor in the middle of a dark landscape.
Maybe when you want to die, you do.
Do you have any idea how many kids have tried to track me down?
Am I the first?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't want to go out that way.
Well, you know, gotta say it.
I do adore the pictures that she finds. I find it's a very subtle way of, well, not subtle, but it's like a very quick way of getting Neo's backstory in there and like conveying her relationship with Roman. It's not quite Gentle and La Brava, but you know.
Who?
From My Hero Academia.
Oh, you haven't reached that part.
Oh, okay.
They're the villains that come after Overhaul.
Yeah.
Well, villains, I use that term kind of loosely.
They're criminals. A gentle criminal.
Yes.
Then we get Roman's introduction where he walks out of the painting, which is great. I love that Super Mario, kind of the mask, kind of Bugs Bunny level of stuff where you're walking in and out of paintings. I love it. I was hoping when the lights turned on that you would have even more like pictures all around. Oh, wait, there's another Neo picture I didn't pick up on. One off to the right when Ruby's turning around, there's one of Neo in the streets of Vale. Or is it the streets of Atlas? No, I think it's Vale.
Wouldn't it be Mistral since that's where we found her again?
God, it's good seeing you again, Pyrrha. I'm glad you beat the shit out of Ruby.
I liked her stripper pole, like, spin kick.
I had to be like, why did you need to do that? What was the point there?
Because it was dope. It's the coolest thing Pyrrha's ever done.
But yeah, all these models look great. I have to raise the very logical question of, how do you know about the parts you weren't there for?
Just for Lionheart and Clover.
Well, no, I have to raise it as like,
husband,
Neo doesn't know Ruby's relationship to Pyrrha. Neo doesn't know Ruby's relationship to Penny. Neo doesn't know Ruby's relationship to Ozpin or to Ironwood.
Neo was at Beacon for like all of Volume 2 if she showed up with Cinder.
Volume 3, more like.
I mean, and 3. I mean, the Cinder showed up in Beacon in Volume 2.
Yeah, true.
You know, her team, which included Neo.
Now we're back to the past coming back to bite you. Like, this is where, you didn't spend enough time establishing what it was like having Neo at Beacon. So, because of that, we have no idea what her relationship... For all we know, Neo was always just coincidentally on the other side of campus. Because remember, we only ever actually saw Neo as a student at Beacon in Volume 3 in the tournament.
Yeah, it's true.
Where she was wearing that weird goth Lolita get up.
Yeah. So we don't know. Maybe she was like adjunct. They were just like, oh yeah, we're pinch hitting. Also, wow, my face is really blown out right now because of the sunlight. Fat man, have fun time color balancing.
All right. You know, instead of Clover, it should have been Summer, and instead of Lionheart, it should have been CL. I'm just saying.
They have the same. Well, actually, you know, Summer has way more relevance to Ruby, but CL has about as much relevance. I'm trying to think of other characters. Raven would have been a better person to have.
Oh, well, Raven's not dead.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, Vernal.
That was Cinder who killed her.
Yeah.
Does Neo know that? Does Neo know any of these people are dead? Cinder would have been a better person to have here. Why wasn't Cinder here?
Ruby doesn't like Cinder. Ruby'd be happy if Cinder died.
Does it matter?
No. We're dancing around it. We know the real character that should have been here. Adam.
Yes.
Yeah, because Ruby knows who that is.
Did Ruby ever even share a scene with Adam? No. She never did.
No, God, no. I don't think... Yeah. It would be really funny if Adam was one of the people and Ruby's like, who the f*** is that?
Who the f*** are you?
And then Adam changes into not Ironwood, into Clover. And she's like, I guess I kind of recognize that guy. Good enough. He's that guy Crow wanted to fuck, isn't he?
Because like later, they all morph into Team Ruby, which after Ruby kills Oscar.
No, we know why Clover's there because Ruby's phobic.
Oh, it just continues.
Ooh.
just taunting Ruby with her failures. It's great stuff. Again, it's really just the setup that I'm having issue with. Because, like, the actual delivery... It's another problem I've had with this volume. The delivery has typically been pretty damn good.
Delivery is top-notch.
It's like, all the setup, though, conceptually, it's like, you guys need to do a lot more groundwork, and you guys didn't.
It's the same problem that I have with a lot of the good stuff in RWBY, is that a lot of the problems here were things that would have needed to have been addressed or solved, like, years ago.
Yes.
In order for them to not be issues.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how she summoned Oscar.
No, I like that. That was...
Actually...
No, I want to clarify. I am so happy that they killed Oscar on screen. I am so sad that it has such an emotionally resonant impact on RWBY, because it had the opposite impact on me as an audience member. I was happy.
I was happy too.
I was so happy. And for the record, no ill will against Aaron Dismuke or his portrayal of Oscar. You do just fine, buddy.
Aaron's a hell of a good actor, yeah.
Great. Oscar is such a black hole of character that to see it snuffed out, if even fictionally, inside the frames of this universe, was a moment of catharsis. But it's being treated as a tragedy.
Is it, though?
And it also indicates to me that maybe Rose Garden is going to be a thing. And it makes me violently angry.
Oh, God, yeah. I was gonna...
It gives me Rose Garden vibes. Because
get Ozpin out of his head, and then we can talk.
I don't even want that. I don't even think that'll solve the situation.
I mean, I don't want it, but at least it would be better than, RWBY hooking up with a kid who has a 1,000-year-old entity in his head.
I mean, again, remember, Volume 6, it's implied that Ozpin and RWBY are related.
Wait, what?
What?
Because Ozpin's descendants have silver eyes.
God, that's like a million years ago.
Yeah, I don't know if I would...
That's like, man, you can't date your fourth cousin. Like, it's weird, but like... They're not... There's no chance.
Yeah. It will not show up on the 23andMe, okay?
Yeah.
Also, why is nobody stating the obvious right now? That we have actual proof that Neo eats pussy. Like, what?
I cut myself off because I didn't want to say it in the middle of all that drama. But I literally said, all the baked Alaska shippers now know that Neo eats, and I had to stop myself.
Sorry. Not sorry. Yeah, okay. Just, yeah. You didn't say it, so it doesn't count. Nope.
Damn it.
Canon. Not canon.
Damn it.
Oh, a cat with the bad touch.
God, so that cat was evil as shit.
So is the implication here that, like, okay, all right, I need to ask, though, how much does Neo actually, like, know about the tree and ascension and all that such?
Probably nothing.
Did she go through her own ascension? Like, how was she knowing to offer RWBY this tea leaf?
I mean, I don't know. She beat the out of the Jabberwocker. Maybe it told her.
In a bunch of sentences. With a thesaurus next to it.
No, please, stop.
The Jabberwocker's just like Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra. I like that Neo was like fighting off the cat.
Yeah, well, that was okay. I know you're laughing about that, but I had a split moment of like a split second of thinking, did she actually not want to kill RWBY? Because the Roman did say, oh, you don't deserve to die. You deserve to break apart slowly and then just become nothing. Not necessarily die.
Well, no, because Neo was the one who put the teacup in front of her.
That's to ascend.
It's essentially like putting a
loaded taco fries
in front of somebody who's be like, yeah, you could use it, or you couldn't.
It's there if you want.
She just cyberbullied her until she just like...
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Yeah, basically.
All right.
What they're trying to make is that now Neo is empty because she's completed her purpose. And the argument I think Britt was trying to make is that because your purpose is now complete in the ever after, you are vulnerable to ascension and thus vulnerable to the cat, which is, I think the cat's been trying to steer people into becoming ascension, into reaching ascension, that sort of thing. So the problem I have with that is it's very underwhelming. It's like all of a sudden she got what she wanted. It was true. She didn't even do a victory lap. She just sat there like dumbstruck, like, yeah, she's dead. What did you expect to happen, dumbass?
It's like that one,
people die when they are killed.
It's not Family Guy skit, but it's the same kind of animation where, Wile E. Coyote finally kills the Roadrunner and has a meal, and his friend's just like, so what are you gonna do now? And he's just like,
So, if you have about 45 minutes, I'd like to talk to you about the Lord Jesus Christ.
Oh,
exactly. Yeah, but it's like, I do not believe for a second that Neo is so enraptured in her revenge that she did not think through what was going to happen afterwards.
Well, she was, though.
It's like she didn't even get filled for revenge with Cinder, who also betrayed her.
Yeah. There's a new purpose right there.
Yeah.
Take out Cinder's other eye. You have the perfect tool for it.
No, don't take out Cinder's other eye, or else the illusions won't work.
Here's the thing. Blake and Yang, they didn't become hollow when they made out. So clearly they still have stuff to work through. God, does the Punderstorm trying to get people to ascend? Like, the Punderstorm is like, no, focus on your purpose. Focus on your emotional baggage right now. I need more tree juice.
But yeah, I do enjoy how Ruby stared directly into Yang's eyes as she took the sippy.
No, not gonna lie, that was kind of rough to watch.
Yeah, Yang. Maybe you should have asked about your sister's well-being a little more forcefully and been like, hey...
Geez, Ruby, maybe you shouldn't have abandoned your sister after she got her arm cut off. Ruby's just a spiteful little...
No.
It's the equivalent of, like, smiling at somebody, looking them dead in the eye and smiling as you split your own throat with a piece of broken glass.
I was going to go jump off a bridge because that's a little less graphic.
Well, I went for the smile option. You know,
but you mean the film smile?
Yeah, the film smile.
Oh.
Spoiler for the first 10 minutes of Smile. Like, I don't know. It's a good movie. Go watch it.
So while you guys, are talking, I rewatched this. That's why I have been quiet, just rewatching this real quickly. There's a line from the cat that says, I know, I'm dead cursed with curiosity. I need to know everything, especially why my makers left me and were for the rest of, to make Remnant. I don't know if they were going to say Remnant, but like now I know that this has been asked in the fandom that this was another world that the gods try to make, and it was just a mistake. So do you think that has anything to do with that specific
thing? A couple of weeks ago, I was like, I like the idea of the Ever After being its own thing, but now with Kat saying that, now I'm curious.
Yeah.
Something clicked in me when you said that, because I remember at the very beginning where Britt was very much, he's been throughout this entire reaction series, he's been comparing this to the Fey Wilds from Dungeons & Dragons, the Fey lands.
Yes.
Now, I don't know about in D&D lore, but I know in Pathfinder, which is a spin-off of D&D.
Yes.
In its lore, the Fey Wilds are the beta test for the real, for the mortal coil, the mortal world.
Ooh, okay.
Basically, the gods, it's called the first world for a reason. It was basically the gods creating a world and saying, this ain't so great. You know what? We're just going to go create something new. And then they create what we know as Galarian, the world of Pathfinder. Where all of civilization actually exists. But the Feywild still is extant, and there's a lot of crazy shit goes on there because it basically never got beta tested. It never got, like, all the patch updates, effectively. So, is that what Ever After is? It's Remnant, but not beta tested.
Possibly.
Is that what the cat is basically implying with all of that?
What was that line that the God of Light said?
This planet was a beautiful experiment.
That actually kind of puts that line in a new perspective.
Mm-hmm.
It all adds up that this was a world that was an experiment before, which, considering the relic that the gods created leads here, makes all the more sense.
See, now, I thought, and this kind of doesn't add up with, the fact that the gods just, like, made the relics to, like, go annoy Ozma, but, like, I thought that this is where everything that the creation relic specifically invented. Because after you make another thing, all the things you invented go somewhere. So, like, somebody who found the creation relic wanted this fairy tale world, to exist. And then they created this fairy tale world, and then somebody else found the relic, and then they made something else. Like, and that's kind of what I was thinking, if they could, like, bring back Penny, because, like, Penny is something that the like
the relic created and then was lost.
Brodacious.
Yeah, Brodacious, my favorite character, whose name I absolutely remember.
Well, no, the problem is what the relic created was Evil Penny.
Yeah, there would have been Evil Penny here. It still would have been Penny, like, corrupted, self-destructing Penny. Like, she would have ended up down here. And they were going to find the network of catwalks that don't have railings. Like, they were going to find all that stuff. They were going to find the box that Cinder trapped Watts in, assuming that Salem used the relic to make something after that happened, Like,
they just go through all the bodies. It's like, hey, where's Hazel? Over there, and over there, and a little bit over there.
Yeah. Honestly, Hazel would have been more of a thing for Ruby. At least she would have recognized him.
Emerald, Mercury, they would have been pretty important to Ruby. And Neo would know about them. They make way more sense because she knows that Emerald has a hate boner for Ruby, just like Cinder does. And she would also know that Mercury has a hate boner for everyone because he's Mercury.
Yeah.
I'm not jazzed about the cat vor.
I just
not visually it's great and it's horrifying. Like I love that.
If you're gonna Cronenberg me, at least let me get another bottle of wine first. Like, Jesus Christ.
Miles and Carrie out here like, hey, all that look you see in all the porn, let's make it a mainstay of our show.
Are you talking about Neo's a Hagao face? Or
yeah, her right there.
Yeah.
Right there, the Hagao.
Yeah. That's another thing that proves 100% that she eats is because the cat could have taken the option of going through the chest, like, they were about to go with Ruby. No.
With Ruby. Yeah.
She opened her mouth, like Neo was like, give it to me.
Lego Maya Hego.
I feel like we should have reworded that a bit.
No, that was on purpose.
I feel like that should have been reworded a bit.
So now I see where the end of this season is going to happen. Ruby's going to we're going to have an entire esoteric episode where Ruby's like having her come to Evangelion experience, where she's like talking to herself. We're going to have everyone clapping around her when she finally gets her confidence back. She's going to have a heart-to-heart.
God, I hope it's literally just that.
It's just 10 minutes of everyone clapping at Ruby.
Clapping. It's like, oh, wow, this is a 45-minute episode in the last 10 minutes of just congratulations. Congratulations.
All 500 characters.
If they took some inspiration from Ava, it would save them on the budget. The last few episodes of Ava are crazy because of their animation costs being like $10.
Yeah.
But no, the idea that next episode is all Ruby, all the time, her and Little / Alex / maybe Lewis, depending who it is, talking it out and figuring out what happened and like learning the truth. And then the final episode is confronting the cat at the tree with everyone there. And then we leave and return, I guess, to Vacuo or something like that. That makes the most sense to me. Anyone else? Any other additions? Should we move on to questions?
There are a lot of questions, yeah. Oh, Jesus, you had to post that image.
Yes, I was telling you, that's the outgoing face. They were like, hey, the image and all the... Yeah, that was the whole gag.
Yeah, no, I know, but now it's looking at it.
Asha Ventress asks, Fat Man, does Ruby's death make this the best volume in the series?
She's not dead.
It was the best volume in the series before that, but no joke, this might be my new favorite episode.
What about volume?
No, this is easily my favorite volume. Mm-hmm. This volume is like actually good.
Absolutely.
Like volume 4 isn't good compared to other things that are good. This one, it stands up on its own next to like other things that are good,
But it's not done yet. What if they fuck up?
They'd have to okay, look, they'd have to hit the bed so hard that in itself would be like the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
I don't think this volume can be bad at this point, even like, because the last 2 episodes, like the worst they could be is like super boring and back to regular Ruby nonsense, but that wouldn't undo all the good the first 8 episodes did.
Right.
But if they actually like royally f***ed up to the point where like it does undo the goodness of the volumes, that would be hilarious to me. Like they'd have to f*** up in some like majorly funny way that would in itself like still not be worse than like volumes 5 or 7 or like it would probably still be the best volume of RWBY regardless of how bad. I can't imagine a level of badness that would ruin the first 8 episodes, or, like 7 out of the first 8 episodes. I didn't like the first one very much, but would ruin that, but not in itself be funny enough to like hit so bad it's good territory.
Like it's not just a good volume for RWBY. It's a good volume.
Yeah.
Like
this is a good volume. Like even like volume 4, as much as I liked it, it was only a good volume for RWBY.
Maxwell Media Inc. asks, how's Raymond holding up after Little? How are we all holding up after Little?
Fucking awful.
Nothing bad has happened. Nothing.
He's fine.
Dude, you heard her bones crunch.
Little is all good.
Nothing.
I heard bones.
Nothing.
Honestly, I was like, Little's fine, but no, I think it got sucked down with RWBY. I think Little might be on the way out. I think RWBY is and Little are going to have a heart-to-heart, and I think Little's going to be done after that.
You can't see me, but I'm flipping you the little bird.
I'm not happy about it either.
We're going to introduce the best, most adorable character of the show, and then we're going to kill it violently.
Kill her.
Let's be real, guys. It's pretty transparent. They put the cute little mousy in here just to tug at our heartstrings, and then they fucking did it.
But they had to make Little an actual enjoyable character, too. That's the thing that gets me the most.
Yeah.
I genuinely enjoy that little fucker.
I mean, okay, look, they tried to do that with Pyrrha. They failed. They tried to do that with Penny. They failed. They tried to do that with Penny again. They failed. Like, this is the first time that this is not a secret. They've been trying to do this since the show's inception.
Yeah.
And they finally pulled it off.
And all they had to do was make Little an idiot.
They are not dead. They're not dead. Okay.
Yeah,
it's the concern that they're dead. That's how they succeeded. It's the concern.
Yeah,
it actually gave an emotional response.
I mean, I probably clipped my audio at that shriek.
There was a huge gasp from me, yes, but as far as emotional, no, I cut it off. There was nothing happening. It's called denial. It's called denial.
It's a river in Africa.
Yeah, Little is absolutely going to be in the next episode. Down there with RWBY.
Bro, audience, somebody had better clip that thing and make like a reaction video with it. Do it.
I think I actually gave like the perfect reactor face of like I think I actually did that. Like I don't normally have like reactor face syndrome, I don't think, but yeah, no, that point I definitely did.
You gotta go for the thumbnail.
Yeah, you put me in the thumbnail now. You gotta find that in moment. K.O. Marsali asks, did you enjoy the tea party? Yes, I did. It was lovely.
Yeah.
It was
too much tea, not enough whiskey.
I had a lovely Darjeeling. It was very pleasant. G. Darkon, do you think Lewis sacrificed himself to save Alex, which is why she's the only...
We're still talking about those two?
Yeah, no, we're...
Who cares about Alex and Lewis? Little just got crushed.
That was so last episode. we talked about this so much in all the previous episodes. We don't know if Lewis escaped and wrote the story to make his sister look good, or if Alex escaped and wrote the story to make herself look good because she was selfish. Like, we don't know.
We don't know.
Either way is
we don't know yet.
Yeah. Nothing has moved in that in any direction in that. So we don't know.
This episode didn't push anything in either direction.
No, it didn't.
Master Poppers, do you think everything that Cat did to this point lines up with its supposed motivation of wanting to be free and confronting its creators? And if so, do you think he tried this with Alex?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes, I actually think that he probably did. I'm kind of sad that the Cat turned out to be a villain.
I am, but at the same time, I didn't entirely rule it out.
I know, I didn't either, but like, I wanted John to be the villain of this volume.
I did too.
That would have been better, but like, we don't know that the Cat is specifically a villain. Like, he does. He was,
It vored itself into possession, Fat Man. You crossed a line at that.
He wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
You crossed the line. I don't care if it's Neo or someone who's like...
Yeah, bro. Once you go Vor...
I don't care if it's Cinder. That's horrifying.
He wasn't the only one cursed with knowledge. All right.
Once you go Vor, you don't go back, man.
That's a phrase I never thought I'd ever have to say. But it is. Vor itself into possession.
Yep. I like Vor. I'll do it myself.
Oh god, I heard that in Maxwell's voice. Oh, the cat is going to be a whole thing upon rewatch, because like trying to figure out like what it's intending to do throughout the like. So was it interrupting the bad trip that RWBY was having? Was that a good or a bad thing ultimately? It calls that into question completely.
Well, he didn't want RWBY to ascend. He didn't want RWBY to ascend. He wanted to possess RWBY.
So does that mean that Yang, Blake, and Weissel ascended?
No.
No, the cat was working on breaking her down, working her.
Yeah, the cat needed an empty vessel.
Mm-hmm.
God, there's so many questions that we're never going to get answers for.
God, I forgot if I mentioned this, but like Blake and Yang, they didn't get all, mopey and like after their kiss. They didn't lose their purpose. So that means that they clearly still have stuff to work out. They didn't. That means we're probably still going to get a Bumblebee breakup.
Oh, shit.
I don't think so, because I think they had other purposes pushing them forward.
I have hope, goddammit.
The audience is too busy riding that high to take it away from them that quickly is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's cruel. Even for Rooster Teeth, that's cruel.
No, that would have been amazing.
For us, but,
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
I liked that episode, but like, that's mean. That's just mean.
Jacob Marley Videos asks, do you think this is an acceptable character development for RWBY, or is it too rushed to seem plausible?
It was 9 years.
9 years in the making, man. Like,
it's the opposite. It's way too late. It's happening Volume 9.
I don't know if it's late. It's
late by at least 3 volumes, if not 5.
Volume 9, like self-contained Volume 9, it's not rushed at all. It's been pretty well built too.
I think it was marinated, because like after Volume 4, we had basically like established that RWBY had no character development like after the Torchwick scene, which was like her most influential moment. And then we basically got to marinate in her not being a real character for like 6 volumes after that. And now here she is coming to terms with the fact that she sucks and trying to be something else, right?
You see, I don't think they intended that though.
I don't think they intended it either, but like, do you think they intended all the retcons and continuity errors? No, they're leaning into it. That's what you do. If you write something, you don't just retcon it out of existence. You lean into it and you continue to write the story so that you don't just have to go exist in this like nether realm of only the current scene is canon. Yeah, you actually write the show well, which is exactly what they did here, and what they haven't been doing for forever.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying
they're leaning in, and that works.
Something like this development should have been done much sooner, but it wasn't. This is probably the best they could have done with what they set up for themselves.
Yeah.
To put it that way.
Yeah.
Fat Man's taking a very much glass half full approach. I'm taking a very much glass half empty approach to this.
And I'm just asking the waiter to fill my glass.
I'll fill it with popcorn.
No, look, the glass was empty. And instead of pretending it's been full the whole time, they wrote a glass fully empty story. Like
Elysian Empire asks, well, it's not a dead body.
Raymond, did you see that there's a question that you did not put a finger under?
Because I didn't ask it.
You said it was a meme question.
There are ones that I do skip over. That means when I give a thumbs up, it's because I think it's worth our time.
You're training the mods to recognize the bad questions.
Oh, really? Oh, I see. I didn't know that was happening.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Ask him on the stream.
It's not even bad questions. Just like, guys, we're at an hour and 30 minutes here.
Yeah, if you would stop talking, maybe we'd had some time. Let's go. Sitting here waiting.
Elysian Empire asks, well, it's not a dead body, but how is the penny return enough emotional damage?
I mean,
I still want our goddamn body. But you know what? It's not the worst. It brings up a lot of questions about Neo.
Yeah, how much does Neo know? Why does Neo know this much? If she was using RWBY, like if her semblance was just like, oh hey, make things that will make RWBY feel sad. Like, why did Clover and Lionheart show up? It's fine. Like, don't know why she knows about Lionheart.
I'm offended that she thinks we care about Lionheart. We didn't care about him then. We don't care about him now.
Steel manning this. Lionheart was the first major authority figure that RWBY put trust in that backstabbed her. Now, that was horribly conveyed in that volume.
Oh, yeah.
But that said, it was a major stepping stone on the actions that she took in the future volumes, including not trusting Ironwood. So it's like, I can see why he might be there, but why is Clover there?
I don't know.
That's the 7th time you guys have asked that. Next question.
Alpha Beta Omega Sin asks, do you think the heavy topics featured in these past episodes have been handled well or no? Yeah.
Again, the best with what they've been doing, with what they had to work with.
It's been handled well enough, yeah. I very much enjoyed how they've tackled a lot of these questions and the nature of one's mortality and all that.
I think they were handled better in the previous episode than this one, but I liked this episode more.
Your boy Neptune asks, do you think RWBY thought that WBY and John were illusions when she drank the tea? That is very possible.
Who the hell knows?
No. I would like it more if she knew that it was Yang.
Oh, yeah, that's actually darker.
I think it's she didn't care.
That's valid.
I think that's more impactful.
Yeah, that's more plausible. She didn't care.
Yeah.
It does make her come off as extremely petty because, like, she's like, oh, Yang didn't care. Yang doesn't ask me about my feelings. It's just like, well, okay, but, pot, kettle.
I mean, to be fair, like, in RWBY's Steel Manning RWBY on this one, Yang kind of blew her the f*** off at the end of Volume 3.
I mean, see if RWBY in Volume 3.
Yeah.
RWBY was being petty with Little.
Yeah,
she was like,
absolutely.
Well, I promised to protect Atlas.
I promised to serve Atlas as a huntress.
Oh, yeah, no. After everything, after the whole blow-up, RWBY just descended into pettiness. There's no debate about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next question is Gingerbread Powers asking, shot in the dark, we've seen Summer's weapon with the blacksmith, implying that she was here at one point.
We don't know that that's Summer's weapon.
We don't know that, but we'll continue with this question. With RWBY drinking the tea being swallowed by the tree, do you think that something similar happened to Summer? And if so, will RWBY actually see her before the season's over? No.
Summer is a hound.
I think Summer's just dead. I think Summer was just killed by Salem.
Yeah.
Now, if the show wants to keep going down the rabbit hole of Summer was super special awesome and had a really dramatic death somewhere, fine.
Yeah.
I'd rather stick with just Summer tried to fight Salem. Summer died. The end.
She died of natural causes like Ozma.
Yeah.
Loser.
Commander asks, do you think...
No, I don't.
Do you think the cat can be exorcised from Neo's body? And also, Roman has an updated model. Yeah, we all know that. Yeah. So, do you think that the cat can be exorcised? I'd say about 1% chance that it can be. 99% chance that Neo's going to take it out with her.
I think the more question I give a shit about is like, is Neo going to try to fight back against the cat?
I think the answer is about leaning 60% yes.
Yeah, I mean, I would like it if Neo was just evil.
Yeah, I would too.
I would rather Neo fight the cat because you're not taking my body. Like, I don't think you need to be good or bad to be like, hey, I like having full motor control.
Well, apparently now we're just waiting for her to turn into Batman. So she needs to live again.
Oh my god. The entire Justice League crossover is just a Neo illusion.
All right, next.
Neo is like Cozy Glow. She's just an evil little bitch.
Aiden, good question, but we already covered. I already said that. Well, Aiden asks how the Maya engine conveyed Roman's body language compared to the poser, and I thought it nailed Roman.
Yeah, he was good.
He was good.
Looney Goon asks, do you think it's weird that Neo, upon achieving her goal, immediately went beyond RWBY level depressed to allow the cat in like that? Yes, I do think it's very weird.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird.
I don't think so, because to me that just means that Blake and Yang.
We talked about that.
Mr. Static, what do you think of Billy Was that Billy Kametz?
I don't think so. I think it had to have been Weight Camp.
No, it sounded just like Now For Me. So maybe half and half?
Maybe half and half.
Could that be possible? Billy and then some more?
Oh, it was both. Billy Kametz and Christopher Wemkamp are credited for the role, so it was both of them.
Oh wow.
So it was both. Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Listen, I loved Billy. He was a phenomenal actor.
He can't touch Gray.
I miss Gray. Which is where words I didn't think I'd say, given everything that happens.
Yeah, I
don't miss Gray as a person. I miss Gray as an actor.
Yeah.
He was a awful human being and hurt many people, but you know what? He was a hell of a good voice actor.
Yeah, that's the shame. Because as I understand it, Billy Kamitz was a good goddamn dude.
He was a good guy. He was a really good guy.
And like, I would much rather have a good person doing a good performance to give credit, it's not a bad performance.
No. It's just
it doesn't have that spark.
It's just not Roman.
Yeah.
It's like the spark that you lost with Monty. I don't. It's not that. Well, it's kind of like it's that magic you lost with Monty in the animation.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of good animators and a lot of good animation in RWBY since Monty's been there, but like it doesn't bring the Monty energy. It's like, it's that thing that's just esoterically missing. Yeah. So, heart goes out to Billy, heart goes out to all of his family and his friends and everyone in the community.
Erica, yeah.
I think he did the best with what he was given. And, we appreciate him all the more for it.
Right.
GQ Smiths asks, what do you think Little will be repurposed as? Basically the thing to give RWBY purpose.
Yeah.
They're gonna combine.
My brain keeps going back to the whole simple, honest soul line.
RWBY becomes a rat.
You literally don't get much more simple and honest than a talking rat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Will G 1090 asks, so it now begs the question of what happens to RWBY herself. We think we know, but we've already been covering that.
Yeah, we covered.
Cape Morning, is this a fitting end for Neo?
We talked about that. We don't. It's not an end. I don't think.
I don't know because we don't know if it is the end yet. But like, Neo has been a weird character because she's basically being kept alive solely by the power of fan service.
Yeah.
They said that she was in volume, that Neo was only in volume 6. Like, they only brought Neo back because they didn't have any other characters. They didn't have any other bad guys to team up with Cinder. Like, Neo is just kind of the character who's been kept alive by fan service.
Nick the Brit asks, considering that Neo never met Leo or Clover, does it because it's confirmed that she read the script?
She must have. That's the only thing I can think of. She must have read the script.
She read the script, sure.
Yeah.
Her semblance is reading the script, yeah.
The Dice King asks,
of course.
how do you think Neo did as the villain this volume? Was she the best one or just your typical RWBY villain? I mean, things are still shaking out.
What is that? What does typical RWBY villain mean?
Yeah.
She's not Cinder, so she actually has personality.
She didn't sit around and do nothing the whole volume, so she's definitely not the typical RWBY villain.
I mean, she quote unquote killed a main character, so maybe that does something.
At the same time, she hasn't really appeared much this volume.
Okay, well, she killed one of the main characters, so as far as villains go, she's pretty mean. Yeah.
Yeah, she's up there.
She's up there. I mean, she's not a Watts, but hitting that level of sass is hard. Like you can't match the mustache.
I mean, she does a good job without talking.
Yes.
I mean, it's one of those things where like the villains do their best work when they're barely in the picture. So
yeah, and I do appreciate one thing we didn't bring up is like we now have confirmed that Neo can speak through her illusions. That's
here.
Yeah, that's a great utility that's never going to become relevant again if she dies. So
I love how your thing changed after I said that.
Sneed Awkwardy, no, I'm not asking that question. We've already covered that.
Did I expect? No, I expected the chest thing.
Yeah.
That's what I expected.
Rui Martinez asks, what do you think is the taste of the tree brew?
Is that what that was?
It's a more bitter Valerian root.
It's kind of a bitter tea. I imagine it tastes sort of like how you would imagine a maple leaf.
Yeah.
Would.
No, I think it would taste like if you had a mouthful of Skittles and dropped it on the ground and picked it up and ate that. Yeah, because it was colorful.
A mouthful of Skittles?
That was weirdly specific, Dashi.
Yeah, because it was colorful and there was ground on it.
That was weirdly specific.
Skittles wrapped in a maple leaf.
But pretty accurate, though, don't you think? All right.
Yeah, all right.
Dark Knight 101 asks, how shocked for you to see Neo step on Little?
Devastated.
No!
Yeah, you'll see. I mean, you have seen.
Devastated, absolutely devastated, and you can now expect a bunch of people asking, why wasn't that me?
Oh my god. Stupid. Why are you so stupid? Why?
You know it. You know it's going to happen.
That took me a minute.
You know it's going to happen, Dashi.
That took me a minute.
I'm wearing my heels today. I'm actually in a nice outfit. You don't know what outfit I'm in, but yeah, I got them heels on.
The Union X asks, how do you feel about Neo having no purpose? Yeah, we've already covered that. Brown Jacker asks, what do you think Ruby's going to try to become? Cat's in the air, man.
Oh, God.
Ruby becomes a spaceship.
I can build a spaceship.
Wait, if the cat needs to vor Neo in order to get out of the ever after, did it work the opposite around? Can Ruby vor Little to get out? Is that how that works?
I don't know. Does he just need the body to get out into the real world?
I mean, he must. Like, maybe...
Well, no, what I mean is, like, does he need to stay in the body? Or when he gets out to Remnant, would he just, like, unvor himself?
I feel like he would have to stay in the body.
He needs to become analog, because he's very digital right now.
Because the point is, like, he can't get out of this world just by himself. If he could get out of this world by himself, what was stopping him from just going to the tree in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
Well, because the tree wouldn't have let him out, because the tree would have just absorbed him and then re-spit him out back into the world.
Exactly.
Only humans can get out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
So yeah, he would have to stay in the body if he had any chance of being in our world, or Remnant, I guess.
Ashbarian's next question, that's more of a thumbnail suggestion for you, Fat Man. And then the last question, Hero of Tengoku 7K asks, do you think the cat just became the scariest thing to top the Nuclevi and the Apathy? It's up there.
Actually, yeah. Yeah. That's kind of... It's not like that looming dread that Nuck and the Apathy were. It's more like the...
Weirdly enough, it's more...
It's Art the Clown. It's more Art the Clown.
It's leaning more into, like, the Thing than either the Apathy or...
Oh, yeah.
Because it's more body horror than anything.
And The Thing is a genuinely terrifying movie on its own.
We're in top 3 scary things territory here.
I haven't watched The Thing in a while. I need to rewatch.
I know, I thought it was kind of hot.
And on that note, thank you all so much for joining us.
And on that note,
we hope you've enjoyed this reaction. We are 2 episodes away from the end of this volume, and we have been having a blast this whole time.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right?
Good times.
Yeah.
It is amazing. Man, why couldn't RWBY have always been this good?
Oh, the $1 million question.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Like, I'm gonna need to watch the commentary. I always watch the commentary, but now I'm gonna have to for positive reasons. Hey.
Actually, yeah, I think this makes me want to listen to the commentary more.
They're all gonna be sitting around glumly like, oh, this episode was really bad. We really wished less happened in it. Honestly, I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
If they just did a fake commentary track where they were just shitting on their own episodes the whole time.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for you to listen to these tracks and then, like, learn that they did everything the opposite way that a writer should.
I've been dreading that, honestly, yeah.
We put this vor scene in here to appeal to the hentai artists.
Hey, there's no right way to write something.
Guys, I actually have to get out of here, but I want to say, oh my God, words. Stay tuned to my channel for this week's stream.
Yes.
My stream. My channel. Just help me out here.
Dashy's stream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. But I got to run, though.
Yeah.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, is that it? All right. Bye.
Later, skaters.
Bye. That was lame.
Be sure to support us on Patreon for $1 or more. All the links are down in the description below. You get access to the Team Frostbite Discord server, where you can ask all the wonderful questions that our fans just asked here.
Oh, yeah.
And you can ask questions for Dashy's stream later this week.
Read Kenton's a fun read.
So read Kent by Tom Haran and read The Artificer by me, Raymond McNeil. They're available, well, mine's only available on Amazon and digital and print. Tom's is available everywhere.
I've been holding it up and trying to get it at a good angle because the sun is coming in through the window right now.
I'm literally, my face has been glowing this entire review because of the sun. And we'll catch you all on the flip side.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.